Hey guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I will confess that I love making these videos, the games that I played in X month. I just love talking about games, and there's so many that I play and don't record. So this helps alleviate some of the content creator guilt that I might feel, because that is absolutely a real thing, and it's something I used to struggle with a lot. Actually, a couple of years ago, I've been recording Let's Plays for many years now, and a couple of years ago, I used to not want to play any game in my own time because I thought, oh, I've got to make content on this. I shouldn't be playing this off camera. And that actually wasn't a lot of fun. And it really stuck me in a little hole where I would only ever play games that I definitely would not record for the channel. Oh, geez, Fortnite, DBD, games like that, pretty much. But these days, I am very happy to say that I don't struggle with that anymore. I don't have that guilt. I mean, sometimes, yes, I still do think, oh, geez, I wish I recorded this. But more often than not, no. I am very happy to spend my weekend or evening playing these games in my backlog, and a video like this really helps me to be able to talk about the games that I've played and share them with you without feeling that I have to record every little second of game that I play. It really is a real issue and a real problem for many content creators, and I'm pleased that I don't really struggle with that anymore. March was such a fun gaming month for me. I actually purchased a couple of brand new full price games, which is kind of unusual for me because I just normally put games on my wish list and they sit there for so long and I just never end up buying them, basically. My wish list on Steam is huge, and I don't know why I don't buy them. I collect games on my wish list, okay? That's what happens to them. I just collect a massive wish list of games. But this month was a little bit different. So the first game I purchased this month was 2 Point Museum. I am a huge 2 Point Hospital fan. I absolutely love it. It's so quirky, so fun, so funny. The management style type of game is really, really fun to play, and I love the music. My favorite song on 2 Point Hospital is Miami Swing, I think it's called. But buying 2 Point Museum was a no-brainer. I don't think I bought it day one because I was going through some things. So I probably bought it within the first week of release, and I haven't actually played too much. I think I've only played about 6 or 7 hours of that so far, and I really like it. It is so different to 2 Point Hospital. The way that I like to play 2 Point Hospital is get all my hospitals to 3 stars before moving on to the next, but 2 Point Museum is quite different, I think. I started with 1 museum and then it basically made me start another one when I was only on 1 star, and then when I got the other museum to 1 star, I then had to go back to the first one. So I thought that was a really cool mechanic, because what I usually do with 2 Point Hospital is once I've reached 3 stars, I never go back. Just don't play it again. I don't play the level again. But with Museum, I've actually had to go back, and I've spent 6 or 7 hours playing, and I'm only on 2 museums so far, and I feel that that is a lot of time, and yet I've only got to 2 museums. I think both are on 1 star. The second one may be on 2 stars, but to me it feels like it's a longer game. It feels like it will take longer to do. And there's also all these other mechanics in it as well. Obviously, you run your own museum, but you have to go out on expeditions to find the stuff to display in your museum or your aquarium. And I think that is really cool. It's really cool. Everything is the same as I love on 2 Point Hospital and Campus as well, though that's not really my favorite. I'm definitely a hospital girl. But museum is just wonderful. So if you love 2 Point Hospital, management games, you probably will really love 2 Point Museum as well. Is it better than Hospital? No, it's not. Because I just love 2 Point Hospital so much. But it is awesome. It looks the same. It has the same feel. Like the graphics are the same. It is the game that we know and love basically, but with added mechanics and gameplay. So that just keeps it so fresh and interesting and super fun. Another game that I purchased this month, and this one was completely on a whim. I was just looking at Steam on a Friday night, as you do. Instead of going out on a Friday night, I play my games. So I was looking on Steam, wondering, I want a game to play for the weekend. I want a new game. What am I going to get? And I came across Wanderstop. This game I had heard of. I believe it was even on my wish list. So this one got purchased after being on my wish list, which I think is a very rare achievement. Well done. Well done to Wanderstop. But I just bought it on a whim. I hadn't watched any gameplay of it. I didn't know much about it. I sat there for a little while on the Steam description page, and I read that it was made by the same team that made the Stanley Parable. I love the Stanley Parable. It's so funny, so humorous, so quirky and unique. So when I read that, I thought, okay. And then I stayed on the Steam page a little bit longer, not clicking away. So that was kind of my turning point that said to me, maybe you should buy this game. I think it was full price, 20 something dollars. So already this month, with 2 Point Museum and Wanderstop, my gaming habit is getting a bit expensive. But there was something about Wanderstop that I just really wanted to buy it. I just had to buy it. And I love it. I love it. I think I've played for about 10 to 13 hours. Just checked, it's 13 hours. And it touched me in ways that I wasn't really expecting it to. It was very different than what I was expecting as well. I knew that it had like a tea shop sort of a vibe, running a tea shop, a little bit of farming. It looked cozy, it looked cute, perfect for me because I love those types of games. But what really surprised me was the depth in the story and the emotional connection that I had to the main character, as I saw a lot of the main character in myself. She was dealing with feeling lost, a little bit confused, unsure where she was going, what she was doing. She was unable to slow down and just stop. She always had to be doing something, going somewhere, planning, thinking, and I can relate to that so very much. It is difficult for me to be quiet in my head. I'm always thinking something, and it's very noisy up there. But when I played Wanderstop, I definitely saw a lot of myself in the main character, Alta, and it really helped me to learn finally that sitting still and just being is okay. And it's okay to not know where you're going, what you're doing. It's okay to be a little bit lost sometimes because you will always find your way. It was just such a wonderful game, so charming, beautiful, fun, and it was quirky as well. It did have those quirky characters. It had most gorgeous music. Daniel, the fellow that created all the Minecraft music, he actually did the music for Wanderstop, so it had the most gorgeous music and sound effects as well. So it was wonderful. I'm so glad I took a chance on it and bought it without even knowing much about it. I really, really liked it. I think I've mentioned this game before in one of my games I played videos, but this time it's on PC. I ended up buying Anno 1800 on PC. I think it was a really good deal. It was like $6 or $8, and I love Anno 1800 so much, and I've only ever played it on the PS5, and playing games like that on console is a little bit trickier. It's a little bit more difficult because you are very limited with the controller. So I thought, this is a great deal. It's very cheap and I love Anno, so I couldn't pass that up. So I bought Anno and I played it on PC. Just checked, 6 hours clocked in March. My goodness, I'm sorry, I play a lot of games. This is what I do. This is what I do at nighttime, on the weekend. I rarely watch TV or movies. I play games. So yeah, I clock a lot of hours in games. I do, and I'm not embarrassed. We're all gamers here. But I loved Anno on the PC. But I'm just spending time in my little zone on my island, not going out exploring, just building it up and having fun with it, not chasing through the story or the campaign, whatever, just really enjoying my time with Anno on the PC. And it is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it the second time around too. So there is a lot of replayability with that game for me personally. You can start again, but maybe take a break in between, because I think it's been several months, maybe 6 months plus, since I played Anno on the PlayStation. So a lot of things I had to relearn and try and remember, but it's great. Absolutely love it. Another little game I bought and played this month is Koi Farm. Now look, I don't know why I bought this. It just looked cute and I thought, this is going to be fun. It must have been cheap. I think it was only a couple of dollars, but it looked cute. You get to breed and collect a bunch of different type of fish. It's kind of a puzzle game, but it's not. You have a little book with all sorts of different color varieties of your fish, and you have to tick them off. So if you want a yellow fish with white stripes, you have to breed together a yellow and white fish. So it's just like that. It's really fun. I haven't played too much of it, maybe an hour or two, but it's a really good game to just play and switch off. And sometimes those are the games that I am drawn to, because I really just want to not do anything after a long day. I just want to sit there, do something easy, something nice and relaxing, and that has been a really fun little game for me to play. I have enjoyed that a lot. Something I have been playing a ton of for both March and February. I think I started playing this game again in February, is The Sims 4. I don't know why I'm back on it, but I'm back on it, and I'm playing it, most days I'll play that at night time. And I've started a little legacy challenge. So I began with 2 Sims, and I'm having, regular aging is on, so my Sims die, and I have maybe 2 children, and then I decide between the children which one to keep as my legacy challenge to go forward with. And it's just really fun. Like, I've been playing it on PC. I play just the base game. I haven't downloaded any custom creations or anything like that. I would like to, but that is just going to take me hours going through all this custom stuff. And I probably would never play the game because I would just be looking at furniture and clothes. And I think I did that once. The last time I played The Sims, I just downloaded a bunch of custom user created content, and that's all I did was just download clothes and try on clothes. But it's very different now. I don't really have that. I'm just doing the base game. So I'm focused more on the Sims themselves. But I will admit though, I think this is my 4th generation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. And now I'm up to choosing the person to carry on the 5th generation. I think I know which one I'm going to go with. Her name's Kate. So I think I'm going to pick her, and I've paired her up already with a fellow called Courtney. So Kate and Courtney might be my 5th generation, but I will also admit that I'm feeling a little bit less attached the further I go along. There was a Sims character that I really enjoyed on my 2nd generation. His name was Medard and his wife was Elena. I just really loved them. And ever since, I haven't felt the same. So I've been doing a bit of reckless things with my current Sims, Regilio and Mia. Regilio and Mia, I've been a little bit reckless. I'm starting to care less about them, and I'm just wanting to see them die, really, in an interesting way. Oh dear. Sorry, Regilio and Mia, but I'm ready to move on now with your child. But no, I've been having such a great time playing The Sims. It's really surprised me getting back into it and enjoying it a lot. So I'll be playing that again tonight. Don't you worry. On the weekend, I played this cute little co-op puzzle game called Unsolved Case. This one is free to play on Steam. It reminds me a lot of, your regular co-op sort of puzzle games. You have 2 players, you can't see what the other one is doing, and you have to try and work together to figure out the puzzles and come up with a solution. It reminded me of the We Were Here games. I think I've played a couple of them. We Were Here too. But those games are really fun as well. It does make me a bit cranky playing these co-op puzzle games because I do get a little bit annoyed and frustrated with the other person. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And I would definitely recommend checking that out. You can play it online. You don't need to have a friend to play it with. There's a Discord for that Unsolved Case game that you can match up, find a player to play that with. So that's really cool too. Just be mindful though that it can get frustrating if the other person isn't doing the things that you want them to do. But I love games like that. I love co-op puzzle games, and Unsolved Case is free. It was very short though. I think it was only about an hour, but the whole premise of it is that it's a prequel to their main game. So that one I would assume is a lot longer. And finally, I played through tape 1 of Lost Records. Now, this game has sunk its claws into me wildly. It has got me. It's got me. It's made by the same people that made our beloved Life is Strange, the original games. So you already know that you're in for a really good game here, and it is fantastic. It's actually included in PS Plus if you have it. So that's how I played that one this month, but I really enjoyed it so much that I would absolutely purchase it in a heartbeat. Maybe next month, because I've spent a lot this month on games already. But it's just absolutely beautiful. I didn't record it for the channel. I wanted it to just be mine, and I'm so glad that I did that, because I had the best time playing through that, taking my time, going slow, exploring every ounce and nook and cranny of this gorgeous universe, spending time with the main character, Swan, getting to know her and all of her beautiful friends. And tape 2, the final part of Lost Records, comes out in April, and I'm so excited to play that. It really is such a beautiful game that has actually really affected me in a major way, which is, enjoying it as much as I did without recording it, I think to me has been a little bit of a game changer. And being able to play a game off camera, enjoy it as much as I have, and be completely okay with that. I say completely okay, but I do actually feel slightly, maybe 5% of me would have loved to have shared the experience with you guys here. But then the other 95% of me knows that I would have enjoyed it so much more by myself. And I absolutely have, because I just took my time. I went so slow with it. I was just sitting down, enjoying the music and the atmosphere, the surroundings, taking so many videos with Swan's camcorder. It is just such a wonderful story. And another thing that is huge, that I am obsessed with, is that it was set in 1995, and the girls I think they were 16, and in 95 I was 15. So you have them in 95 as teenagers, and you also get to hang around with them in the present day. I think it's 2022 the present day is set in, and they're like 43 years old, and hello, that's me. So to share their ages back when they were teens and in the present time is insane. This game, it was made for me. It really was. It was made for me, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it, and I cannot wait to play tape 2, which comes out, I think, 15th of April, so mid-April. I have so many thoughts and theories about what we're going to see in tape 2, and I'm just really, really excited. So these are all the games that I played in March, and what a month, right? This was a huge month. I played so many different games, and sitting here having a chat about them, it just makes me so happy. it makes me feel so good that I can talk to you guys about all of these little games I've played. And also, often some people will comment and say, oh, this game looks great. You know, I went out and I bought it. I'm having a great time with it. It's awesome. I love that. It's really fun to be able to recommend some of my beloved games and then know that you guys are playing them as well. As of right now, I have no idea what's coming up in April or what I'll be doing in April. Obviously, Lost Records Tape 2, but I would say more Sims, I would say. And I want to see how that is going to go with Kate. Probably going to go with Kate. And see how Regilio ends up dying. I've tried to put him on the treadmill a lot. He's an elder now, so I've put him on a treadmill. I don't think he's got long left, really, so hopefully in the next couple of days Regilio is going to go. I feel so bad. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in April. Sims, Lost Records, Tape 2. But as I've spent so much money on games in March, I think I will try and behave myself in April, which sounds a little bit boring. I know it sounds boring. I'm already sad. March I went over budget with my games, so April, you know, I'm going to be good. Let me know down in the comments what you have been playing in March. Have you played Wanderstop, 2 Point Museum, Lost Records, 3 brand new games in March that I absolutely loved. Very excited to hear what you guys have been playing, what you've been up to. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.